Hey, what's up, fellow Vapors? My name is Steve, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a little overview of a little mod I made. I call it the ISteve 1.0. As you can see, it's a little box mod. Basically, this is, for lack of a better word, one of these. This is an Ego T battery, as you can see. Not variable voltage. I think it's putting out about 3.3 on the voltage. Very simple mechanism. I've got this one turned off right now. It's kind of my spare. Little background. I've been vaping for about 6 months. Got to try some extraordinary e-juices. Got to play around with some hardware. And thanks to a Christmas present from my father-in-law and an anniversary gift from my wife, I kind of figured it was time maybe I did this. Of course, the battery, like I said, it's a 900 mAh battery out of an Ego T. Just similar to this, it's a little smaller. Picked that because A, it was just laying around. I wasn't doing much with it. There was nothing wrong with the unit, but I wanted to try this. The big advantage of it is the 900 mAh battery was, of course, the perfect size to go in this. A lot of this is Radio Shack. This is actually a AA enclosure. You can see. I can slide the back off there. Standard AA enclosure you would use to power any kind of electronics. I have put little, if you see, you might can see them. I put little vent holes here for the battery in case it gets hot. I wanted to provide plenty of venting. And we'll go over the unit. You've got a fire button. You got the LED. You've got the 510 Ego adapter. So it will fit various different tanks like a Pro Tank 2. There's mini Pro Tank 2. Sorry. And of course it'll fit a Pro Tank 2 as well. Show you a little bit. Very simple. If you're fairly competent with wiring things, small amounts of, you don't have to be an expert in electronics for this. It's very simple. As you can see, we've got the battery out of the Ego. There are also rechargeable batteries that run at 3.7 that you can buy. And if you do that, then you can use the actual pins in this to power the unit. I just soldered directly to the Ego T battery that I used. It had soldering points. I did that. I beefed the wiring up a little with the wiring that came with this unit from Radio Shack. The enclosure cost probably, I think, $250. I got the little switches. I got like 4 of them. I think it was maybe, again, $2 or $3. LEDs were like maybe $1.50 for a good sized little bag of them. And of course, resistor. This unit, this is actually the Ego and 510 adapter here is actually just that, an adapter. This is something they sell. I actually got this at Vapor Hideaway for about $5. But as you can see, you can't see in there, I've screwed it into the unit. My Dremel, I drilled a hole for it. Secured it with some very good super glue type gel so it wouldn't go anywhere. Electronics, very simple. You have your power wire going to your switch. From your switch you have this little power wire going directly to the center of this 510 adapter. Then you have a resistor which is wired to the LED. This simply regulates the power to the LED so when you hit the fire button it doesn't blow the LED. Very simple. Soldering gun, Dremel, and like I said, various parts from either your local vape hardware guy and of course Radio Shack. I like the fact that with this one it has a little screw to, you can see, just secure the unit. Once it's secured, really, it's not a very big unit. As you can see, holding it right there, it's not big. But it's pretty good. I'm going to start by show you how it vapes here. This is, of course, putting on an Ego type connection with my mini Pro Tank 2. And I'm going to be vaping some of this. This is Flavors by Joe Heaven's Kiss. Very good. It's kind of a French toast with a little maple syrup and thing. Kind of a breakfasty type taste. And as you can see, I'm getting plenty of vapor output through it. The button's a little clunky, but you know, it's a cheap button. Later on, I build another mod. I'll probably upgrade and get a better button for it. You see, that's of course the 510 connection, or the Ego connection, sorry. And now we're going to put a Pro Tank 2 on it. You see, fits just the same. Haven't been able to fit a beauty ring on it. I think it's just because I don't have enough room. Don't really care. I mean, you see, it looks like a homemade unit. And it clouds very nicely with either tank, either the big Pro Tank or the Pro Tank Mini. That, by the way, was some V-God Vigil. It's kind of a strawberry and cream type taste. Really good. I recommend it. Both these guys, the Flavors by Joe and V-God, very good juices. Very consistent taste. Most of this can either be got online or through local retailers. But as you can see, very simple unit, very easy to build. They actually have, and I've seen this in other videos, and on eBay, you can actually buy this kit as a kit form. I think it's like maybe 15 to 20 bucks. Of course, you do have to do all the soldering and all the wiring inside, but it's pretty much the exact same thing, except a little better button. It's a little cleaner because everything's pre-drilled, but for somebody that's just trying to, hey, tinker around with it, it's a great thing. Well, that's all I got for you tonight. Appreciate your time. I'm going to be on the Facebook page there with James, reviewing some of this stuff, reviewing different mods and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You got any questions, let me know. Thanks, and have a happy 2015.